Hi everyone, it's Gail here with a little craft with me. My wonderful subbies, they are so great. So, if you watched my last craft with me, I had done this page where I used a couple of thrift store photo pages. Geez, sorry, can't find my words today. They were out of this little thing that came from the thrift store, and it wasn't my original idea. My original idea was to kind of waterfall them, and so anyway, as I posted that video, some of my subbies said, well, you could cut off the photo sleeve and then you could do your idea. Genius. It wouldn't have worked with these particular recipe cards because they were from the paper pack and were big, but I gave it a try. I'll show ya. I gave it a try and it sure works on little index card size cards. And I had some of these vintage ones, so I put them on. So anyway, I wanted to do another page like this. So I thought I'd do a craft with me and you guys could see kind of how that one came together. Okay, I'm going to grab my cutter. And I think first thing we'll do is go ahead and cut the photo sleeves, which work just great on my cutter. I wasn't for sure that they would. Okay, we don't need all this stuff that I have piled around me here. Okay. So this one is torn out, so it's good to go. And then these two just need to be apparently just ripped, although this one kind of has the spine. Oh, pulls right off. Great. Cool. Okay, so they're ready. So how I will, go pretty close to over the to the holes here. So let me just give this a little mark, maybe right about there. And we'll just cut it off. I don't know if I'm going to be in camera doing that. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. So we'll cut them off. Genius. I was like, oh boy, kind of scary that I didn't think of that myself. But with the index cards I wanted to, or the recipe cards I wanted to use from the paper pack, it wouldn't have worked anyway. So I'm kind of glad to have a couple that are, vertical, and then I'll do a couple here that will be horizontal, and that will be good. Okay. All right. So we've got those ready, and so they will line up on the page like this. So next thing I need to do is I need to pick out some fabric. So I brought over my little bin of it's feed sack fabric, and it's also got some charm packs in it. And I love buying these charm packs, you guys, because they're just perfect for junk journalers, because we don't need a whole big old piece of fabric, really. For most things, we're good with just, a bit. Ooh, I love this one. Let's do that one. That's really pretty. I think the last one I did feed sacks on, so I think I'll maybe just do some of these charm packs on this one. Oh my gosh, that's a cute one. Just got that. So the charm pack's not even open, so we'll see if I can get it out without opening. Yeah, that one's cute, isn't it, with the cherries? Okay, and then maybe what? I do kind of like I do kind of like the reds because that background is kind of wild. I'm kind of looking over at what I've already picked out and looking at this to see what goes. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I feel like maybe I need a little darker a background with that light cherry one. And I want to keep it looking retro. So I could do a blue. Yeah. Might have to break into my feed sacks and see if something there goes, because nothing's hitting me in these charm packs really. Maybe this one. This one would be good, I think. Can't get just one. Okay. Okay, so feed sacks go back here. This is a charm pack. And feed sacks. Try and keep my little organization going. Okay, cool. Fabrics chosen. Now, so yeah, I like them in that order. So definitely want some of the red on that one. So let's prepare our fabric. Oh, I'm going to need my Fabri-Tac too, wherever it's at. Got it. Okay. Okay. So once again, I want to adhere this onto the edge, but I want to have a good amount like that to sew, because I want to be able to not catch the photo pocket so that it will flip up. Yeah, I think. Okay. Gosh, you guys, I have such a mess. Does everybody else do that when they're in the midst of a journal? It's like I have stuff everywhere. Okay, so good. Got that one. And we'll save this little extra piece for who knows what in this journal. Okay, so now it's easier because I can just measure like so and get these two. So I'm planning on spending all day today on this journal. So if I come up with something else that I think would be fun for you to watch, I will do it. But otherwise, I'm just going to straight work, get her done, and then I'll share it in a journal flip. Okay, awesome. We've got our fabrics. Try and get some of the strings off. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move this for a minute because we're not quite ready for this part of the project. Okay. Gosh, I have little remnants of fabric everywhere. Okay. All right. So this, and this is the plan. So we're going to put the bottom one on first because we're going to go up. So, okay, so let's get it ready. We of course want the opening to be on the page edge rather than towards the spine. So I have to keep that in mind, that I don't put it on backwards, you know, because it could happen. Okay, just kind of give that so I have a measurement of where I'm gluing. other side. Okay. Okay, so we got that. That is good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the page. I'm going to go as close to the bottom as I can without having it, you know, hang over or anything. And let's get the sewing machine over here. Okay, and we're going to put it on zigzag. And I'm going to flip out this flip so I make sure not to catch that. And I'm just going to line it up at the bottom here. Let me make sure. Yep, I'm pretty good in camera, it looks like. Okay, so now I can just go to the edge there. Kind of hold it tight and off we go. And I am back stitching it because I do want it to be good and strong. Because, you know, theoretically it could be flipped back and forth, back and forth. So, okay, machine back over here. And I'll just trim the threads a little bit. Okay, so then there we have it. So that can flip up now. Wow, and you should see I'm wearing black yoga pants. I've got little threads everywhere. So, so then the next one, we were going to do this one in the middle. I don't know why so many threads, but holy buckets. I'm going to have to take a, I don't know, something to these pants, or I'm going to have them all over my house, which is actually pretty par for me. But so I should tell you guys while I'm gluing here, yesterday I worked all day on my Etsy, so I got some stuff listed. What I have not yet listed, I'm talking from my little antique haul, I did list some things from that, but I have not yet listed the bark cloth because I want to go through my collection of bark cloth and see what all I want to share, you know. So I'm going to set this up here so I can kind of judge and make sure they're somewhat lined up as far as an even, if you will. Okay. Making sure I'm in frame, and we'll just sew this little guy on there, making sure he's straight. And I'm giving it about a presser foot's width on the where I'm putting the stitch line. Oh, I know another thing that I wanted to do today. So I might do, for this journal, I might do 2 craft with me's. I won't tell you what it is, so it's a surprise when the video comes up. But yeah, I'll charge my phone after this video maybe, and then do another one. Okay, so super cute, right? Okay, let's do this one. And I wanted that to go down that way. And then we'll fill the pockets too. I wanted to do that with you guys too. Show you kind of what I was working with there. I need to get some more Fabri-Tac. I need to use my Joann's coupon or my 40% at Hobby Lobby something. Get some more Fabri-Tac. I'm getting low, and it's definitely my glue of choice these days because it just does about everything, and it dries so quick. That's the other thing I really like about it. I was crafting late last night on this particular journal, and this morning when I woke up, I had glue on my fingers still. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was so tired, though. I just kind of fell into bed, and oh my gosh, I still had the Fabri-Tac on my fingers all night long. Oh, sign of a dedicated journal maker, right? Okay. So I'm going to leave about, I don't know what that is, maybe a 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch on the top, and I'm just going to line that up slightly better. Okay, off we go. All right. Cool, cool. Love it. Okay. So we're going to be done with the sewing machine for a little bit here. Let me snip, snip. Ah. Okay. Okay. So what I did in this one is I had a grandma type little card, and this one's bran muffins. Then I had these vintage ones, quick rolls and no kneading bread rolls. And I'm putting this little page in the breads section. So let me show you what I was kind of working with that. So I got this, of course, at an estate sale. This one, not, I was going to talk about that one. And look at this cool old book. So it's, what it is just a 3-ring binder, but it's kind of leathery. And look what this little lady did. So she typed out the index to her recipes. So she must have put all of her recipes in here and then did an index, all hand typed, you know. Unbelievable. All of these are, you know, like hand typed, and a lot of the pages are really yellowed and fun. So I'll use a couple of these pages definitely in this cookbook too. I'm not sure what I'll do with them. Some of them, as you can see, are super fragile. But then tucked in the pockets, these were my rejects over here, but tucked in the pockets were these, once again, typewritten recipes on recipe cards. So I loved these ones with the numbers. Like, look at that. Isn't that cool? So anyways, I'm gonna look for maybe ones that are sort of a different section, if you will. There's a baked custard. Maybe that's breads. Maybe we'll do a desserts page. So I'm gonna keep that out. This blue one is vanilla cream pie. It doesn't go the best with my page. 1 crust pie shell, salad dressing. Ooh, peach sherbet. That one would be fun. Peach sherbet. Beer. Oh my gosh, she's got a recipe for beer. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Okay. And then icebox cookies, graham cracker cake. So funny, because there's like no instructions on how to make it. I guess you just pop it all into a into a bowl, because she has all the ingredients, and then she says mix as usual, makes good 2-layer cake. Doesn't say like how long to cook it or anything. Wow. And here's a fudge cake one. Dream bars. Oh, this one's fun. It's got the little overhand written there. Peanut butter cookies. Okay, I think I'm going to go with these three. And these will likely go somewhere else, or else I'll use them in another book or something. Okay, so I got my vintage ones. I think this time I want to put them in the back here. So I'm going to flip up and do this just to mix it up a little bit. Peach sherbet, baked custard, and dream bars. So this will just go in the desserts section. And of course, I mean, first of all, these little pockets will hold more recipes. So when Donnie gets this book, she could put her own recipes in there, or she could take these out or whatever. Okay, so on the front, what I'm going to do is use these colored index cards and some of the stickers from the paper pack that I'm using. And so here's one that says, my mama always said dessert first, and it's kind of pink. Would go neat on there. I wish I had a green card. I don't really, though. So maybe I just do yellow. I don't know. I think that'll be fine. So this is cute. I love that. So I'm just going to stick it down here. And hopefully that still gives room to put her own recipe in here. So that's cute. Okay. And then is there any other sort of, I'm looking, life's too short to say no to cake. I concur. I'll agree with that one. So let's pull that off. And let's see, I think we'll want to put that down below too, so that I'm just going to put it almost down at the bottom. So, okay. Oh, super cute. I love it. Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe now putting the cute ones, although, yeah, we'll leave it. Variety is the spice of life, right? Now there's a thing here that says cookies. There's a sweet. There's treats. There's a baked with love, which I could use the smaller one. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like I want to use pink too, since I don't have a green. Yep, I really don't have a green. I have like tealish. Okay, let's do this. Have you ever seen anybody worry so much about whether or not something looks cute in a recipe book? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch these two out. And then I'll go pink, yellow, pink on the way they're set up here. Pink, yellow, pink. Cute. Oh, that's fun. That's way fun. Alrighty, so let me see time-wise. Oh gosh. So so look what we have. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so then on this side, I've got all this stitching. So my thought was, let me grab over here. It's kind of buried, so I had so many things pulled out that to work with in this book that it's kind of crazy. But I had these from Happy Mail, and everyone's told me these are I'm a Cool Mom, Jessica's digitals. And I was thinking maybe of, you know, like covering up the stitching with one of these pages. Was kind of my thought. Oh, I kind of like that one. That's cute. Okay. Grab my paper cutter again. And exactly where do I want to cut this? So I really want it to cover up the stitching. So I'm going to kind of go into the other page, but that's okay. That's all right. All right. So right about there, I think. And use that somewhere else. So here's what I'm wondering. I'm thinking about maybe attaching that to cardstock or file folder or something and having it flip down, because that, I mean, even though we're covering up the sewing, that could still be writing space for, you know, in between. Let's do that. We have lots of time since I usually make these an hour. So, deciding, I think I'll use cardstock. So hang on while I grab a color. And let's see. Okay, so I've got this bright pink, a real bright. So I'm going to use that and just back this onto cardstock. Okay. Add a quick little cut. And we have another piece to do something else with. Similarly. Maybe we'll do a similar type thing. Whoopsie, didn't quite get it all the way cut. Don't love it when that happens. It's just giving it such a quick little cut that, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna Fabri-Tac that just right onto there. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna go to the edge, but I'm also gonna really, ooh, I just had an idea for the other page. Just came to me. So if we have time, we'll do that one too. Okay. So now we can lay that on there straight. That's the plan. Okay, awesome. So want that to be there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little whale tail punch, and this was just some extra paper from a different page, and I'm just gonna punch out a couple of tabs here. Okay. And I'm going to fold it this way. And then I'm going to use, I like to use for the tabs, I like to use this Fast Grab tacky glue. It's because it grabs fast. So let's see. I want those that way. So I'm going to put one here. And then a recipe or notes or something can also be written on the back of this. So I think it's a grand idea. Let's just go with it. Okay. Okay, so those are on there, and then we're going to attach them on here. And I'm going to kind of work on the top, from the top down here. Go like that. Okay. So now this is going to flip down. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm kind of thinking I would like something on the bottom. And there's some fun little stickers that might work well. So we'll just put that right there. And then this slips down. Bada bing, bada boom. Thinking about the flap. I'm not sure what I want to do with the flap yet. I might attach something on it. I'm just not sure. So I'm going to leave that for a second. And let's do the back of this other one just because we have time. So once again, but what I'm thinking with this one is, let's see, I think I should be able to use this. So let's find one of these that we like for this one. I want to use one that I don't mind if I'm cutting into the other side. This one's yeah, let's use this one. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go right there. Get the paper cutter again. Okay. And let's see, I think I'll need this again for the piece that it's going to adhere to. Get that out of the way for a second. Oh yeah, going to need to be cut a little bit, isn't it? Oh, that's okay. Okay. Don't know if that was in camera or not, but just marked this page so that I can cut it. And this way as well. Okay. And then let's fabric tack it. Okay. Let me get this glued down. Looks like I'm going to need to trim a little bit. That's okay. There we go. All right. That's all glued down. So my thought was on this one to put it on there, cover up the stitching again, but make it a pocket. I think I'm going to do a little, I'm going to do a little half circle right here just to make it easy in and out for the pocket. Okay. All right, so let's use the fast grab and I wanted to have some pockets to stick some of those vintage recipes in that like were on the paper, or I have some other vintage cookbooks to pull some things out of and whatever. So I want to have some pockets. Okay, so go right about there. Move that over to the edge a little more. Okay. Okay, that's fun. And then that's pocket. Okay, do we want to put something down below like we did on the other one? Let's see if there's something that's grabbing me. Colors don't really go too well. So I think I'll skip it on that one because none of the colors go very well. Okay, so now we have two, thanks to the subbies on my channel, we have two waterfall type flips that you know were real. My vision was realized thanks to my buddies on here. And then the other side, got a flip here and a pocket here. And so I have two of those, and then I did two of these. I haven't, oh yeah, I did do the backs. So yeah, and then I just did fabric on there. That's cute, but I'm just not quite sure what I want to do on the flips of those ones. So I'll just wait and see. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this craft with me, and I have another project that I want to do for this book. So I'll recharge my camera and hopefully be back with another one. Thanks everybody so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.